My name is Ghalayini. I'm a Special Projects Manager at St. Mary Medical Center in Hobart, Indiana. I'm an LNI 39 graduate, and I'm also a board member of the South Shore Leadership Center. Let me start with the fact that most traditional leadership training aims to change the way we think, asking us to reflect on who we are and who we would like to become. Increase your self-awareness, know who you are, define your leadership purpose. And these insights will guide your leadership journey. If you try these methods, then you know how limited they are. In my opinion, you achieve leadership when you change your mindset. And there's only one way to do that, by acting differently. In the past, I used to think, then act. But I found that the way it really works is to act, then think. Building on past experiences, I forced myself to think like a leader, simply by doing so many different things. Don't be afraid to step forward. I went to visit my family during the school break in my 4th year at college. It was in August 2006 when I went back to Syria from Egypt and saw my cousin, who was saying goodbye to my parents before heading back to the United States. We talked about the school and he suggested that I visit him and study English. My father encouraged me to do so, and I applied to University of Wisconsin-Madison English as a second language program that same night. I didn't hear back from them for 7 months. To be honest, I thought they didn't accept me into the program. In March 2007, I got a call from my father telling me that I got mail from UW-Madison and I got accepted into their program. I was so happy. I felt that I received a great opportunity to improve my English. I finished college in Cairo with a Bachelor of Business Administration in June, and I arrived to the United States on July 25th. I didn't want to waste any time. Toward the end of the semester, I decided to take another semester of English, and I did. During the second one, my father and I discussed the possibility of studying my master's here in the United States. With an international degree and only one internship, I knew that wasn't going to be easy. Most of the universities require 2 to 4 years of work experience before starting an MBA program. Rejections and apology letters didn't stop me. I kept applying to schools until I got a call from Concordia University, Wisconsin, saying that if I evaluated my Egyptian degree to an American degree and passed the necessary tests, I might be able to join their program. It took me a full year to complete all courses and exams to get my degree evaluated. I was so committed and excited to start the program. As everything new and different, the journey wasn't easy. I was able to overcome the obstacles and learn from the challenges, thanks to my family and friends' support. I was focusing on the thought that I received this opportunity to be in this country, get the education, and learn about the culture and people. So there's a reason behind this. Since healthcare is my passion, 6 months before graduation, I applied for the American College of Healthcare Executives Fellowship Program. I got rejected because I didn't meet their application deadline. I had 2 options: either go back home with a master's degree and put an end to my dream, or do everything I could to get myself into a training program. I believe America is the land of opportunities, and I was sure that I was going to find mine, but I had to be patient. I sent letters and emails to 48 hospitals nationwide, and I contacted all of my physician friends, asking if they could assist me. One of my father's colleagues called me back saying that he knew of a hospital administrator who might be interested. In May 2011, I had an interview with Janice Riva, CEO of St. Mary Medical Center. During the interview, I discussed my goals with Janice and talked about the 2-year fellowship program I wanted to do. The first year was a 2-month rotation in the hospital's main departments, such as human resources, marketing, information technology, pharmacy, laboratory, administration, physician services, and patient care services. The second year was for projects and hands-on experience. Programs like this weren't budgeted, so I agreed to the fact that it would be an unpaid position. I worked for free for 2 years. I was so committed from day one. I'm very thankful for the great people that I met during the fellowship at community healthcare systems hospitals. I learned a lot from each one that I encountered and worked with. 6 months after I started my fellowship, I decided to accept one more challenge and work part-time as a physician liaison and teach doctors and nurses how to use our newly implemented medical electronic system. For 15 months, I worked night shifts at community hospital in Munster. I had the opportunity to meet and interact with great doctors and nurses. Toward the end of my fellowship, I started thinking about the next step for my future. Janice decided to give me another great opportunity, which is my current position. Along with completing my second master's certificate in hospitals leadership from Cornell University, I was so grateful. And to this day, I wake up every morning thinking that there is someone, somewhere, still looking for a chance. While working at St. Mary Medical Center, I've had the privilege to work on a large variety of projects and meet so many hardworking and smart people. In addition, I'm currently serving on the board of directors of the South Shore Leadership Center, as I mentioned before. I'm so grateful for this involvement because it has given me the chance to help and give back to our communities by forming leadership in our region and guiding young leaders and directing them towards different life challenges and adventures. I learned that talent is not enough. Improving different types of skills, willing to be open to new ideas and approaches is what matters. It wasn't easy in the past, and I know it will not be easy moving forward. I would like to talk about the importance of networking, which is one of the great offerings from the South Shore Leadership Center to LNI and SLICE leaders. Let me tell you something. You might think there is 7 billion people in the world. And who are you? You are just one little dot among that 7 billion, and so really doesn't matter what you do or don't do. But that's simply not the case. It's a wrong model. Because you are at the center of a network, and you are a node in a network. Of course, that's even more true now that we have social media. You will know 1,000 people at least over the course of your life, and they will know 1,000 people each. And that puts you 1 person away from 1 million, and 2 persons away from 1 billion. Being part of this huge network makes the things that you do like dropping a stone in a pond. The ripples move outward, and they affect things in a way that you cannot fully comprehend. And it means that things that you do and that you don't do are far more important than you think. So live your potential.